Good morning. Pretty excited today. Get to go visit a property in Chula Vista, and then got like grocery and then fun time. Right morning. It's been like super hot the past couple of days. Literally got to turn on the AC and stuff, which is why I think my next door neighbor had it on right now. And it is so freaking hot. I just came back home from the Bay Area. The moment I walked out the airport in the middle of a night at like 10-ish or 11, literally it was hot and sweaty. Like you could feel the type of sweat, like how you go to a jungle, you know, the humid sweat. And all of those are, I believe, is Otay Ranch. Nope, it's Otay Mesa, and then San Isidro, and then you go across the mountain is the border.
Yeah, so this is for rent. So they took they took it to the dealership.
Currently test driving car because he's gonna become a Uber, I believe, with a part-time over summer. Even a Uber driver can soon get a car. I'm still always taking public transit to show property. And it is hot as heck in Chula Vista. Wait, can you press this again? So end up the car was still overpriced because of the gas. Maybe kills a lot of gas, that's why I Uber, you know, show property. But selling car, I realized, is the same as selling houses. You do the same skill. Actually never seen this type.
No, he traded it in
Pretty cute.
a truck that wasn't even a Toyota, yeah. But it had a big cab in the back and it was long, but it was a Dodge, I want to say.
So end up all the car inventory are so short, just like the housing. But honestly, most of them are just like us real estate agent, always out there hunting for business. They were standing in the sun waiting for business. But at the end of the day, if the supply doesn't do the job, there's nothing much we could do as a salesperson.
And we give you a principal.
Deal no deal? Deal no deal. Quick lunch break. So didn't end up getting a car, but I still think real estate agent is cooler. In and out ain't cheap no more. Didn't get car, but got in and out. You come here, you gotta get this sauce. The spread is probably the best. Look at that. Oh, absolutely destroyed it. At the next property now I'm showing, got the homeboy here and got the key. Done finished touring this house. It's like literally a crazy investment property where you have 3 units sitting on one lot. And this is what I do. I always check out different property, 2 to 4 units. This is like my first time seeing these type of property having 2 ADU in total, which is very useful right now in this market shortage, especially when housing prices are crazy in San Diego, and then you got houses like this investing, but it's just further out, which is why we need a car as well. So like this part, so you got a gate right here. This is like the detached ADU connected to this. And then you walk down here, you got another separate ADU, which let me show you guys. Run to here. So you have a backyard here too. And then you look out, you have a whole own private entry and a gate sitting for this property. So checking out these houses, especially having a key and access, is a pleasure. And then seeing all these different types, especially this is as an investment, $1.5 something million. Hopefully I could get some of these investment down one day, because just imagine collecting rent each property, each unit, 3 units in total. I'm done, gonna head home, but I do have a training with Dak New Wind, which start at 4 and I only got like 25 minutes, so I'm gonna have to start that training on the car. Damn, the bus just left and then we have to wait here. since I'm running behind, I'm gonna do it here. No traveling back and seeing your home from far from distant. And knowing the fact you show some house out here too, I believe. Didn't buy no car, didn't buy no house today, end up getting grocery and in and out. Fruit is the best. And we in Ralph. Now I realize getting dinner is a headache. Straight protein. After like a long day, almost like a full-time job going out there, checking out car and houses. Now finally home, get to cook dinner and then enjoy the fest. Yay. Hurry up, hurry up, we need to use the bathroom. Oh, it's hot. Man, it's like, what, 80 degrees today or something. Literally all heat. Just got back and sweating like crazy. And as I now finally realize how important it is to keep up your credit score. Like simply, you just gotta know that without a good credit score, there's nothing to prove. Like, it's like a stream of income. For example, getting a car without good credit score or without proof of income, everything is about proving. Just like you getting a loan from a house. And then there's just a lot of things you learn. Like, even though it seemed like a lot of hours wasted looking at car and we didn't end up getting anything, but it's a lot throughout that process that we learn. For example, the loan, how people approach, how they do the sales. But honestly, I think I could do better. And on a hot day, luckily, we got the AC. I mean, throughout the process of finding a car was similar to finding a house. Learned it a lot, how you go from the type you search from and then how much mileage you save, for example, on the gas and the usage. And then afterward, checking out like the video and the training session, free session from Dak Nguyen. Like, he's probably like the biggest person I look up to on YouTube whenever it comes down to investing, even though you got people like Grants and or all of those people that talk about real estate, but he's the person that go break it down hand from hand, how you do fixer flipper, which I truly appreciate. Honestly, taking those free lessons is like so much value. Like, I learned the process of you looking for houses. You got 4 type of zone, A, B, C, D, and you try to keep it in the B and the C because you want a long-term rental, and to truly understand the behind the scenes of how each home are financing, the investing part. And for example, learning from schools such as using Performa to understand how the number you plug in will work, all of that great stuff. Like, it comes down to your knowledge, your sense, the stuff you learn from different people, the value they provide, and then eventually you sum up all of it. And then you gotta practice using it on a different field. For example, I was using the car experience, the journey of buying a car. It was the same thing as buying a house, so I could guide the customer journey through the same route, and then understanding it, how you could learn from one thing and then use it on another thing. Most importantly, need to vacuum the house as always, because they didn't even get to do that today. Woke up late and then went out on a rush to check out the car and everything, but fun journey. Having AC just instantly cooled down this whole entire house so fast. And sometimes that's a good part about having AC, but bad part, electricity, which I haven't even found out yet how much it costs for us to pay electricity and the water bill. But Wi-Fi is already crazy expensive here, especially the rent in La Jolla. Just gonna catch up with some quick work, which I don't even have the wire for the monitor yet because I brought the monitor here and I forgot to bring all the wire and stuff, which is left at home. And gonna catch up with some work on this small screen still. And as soon as I'm done with that, not sure what plan I'm gonna have for later in the day. Maybe have some fun or read some book, which I will do. At the end of the day, I have to regardless. Like, I already in the part where they first started Apple and then selling it, because this book is just epic. Garage Brand. It's actually fun reading a book, the journey of how many times they fail, they success, how many times they have to approach to sell, or either whether Wisnock, the person that partnered with Steve Jobs, was like an introvert person, and then luckily Steve Jobs came through to help to approach all the sales, like all the partnership and team working together. It's just a lot of great value that I get out of reading, which I had never thought about for the past 19 years of my life, and which I now finally start to getting into the book, and I truly appreciate those moments. So I'm actually thinking of if I could get one of these. Like, that's a lot of money out of the monthly expense if I were ever getting one. So I gotta see if my stock dividend, hopefully it could pay it off. Wow, beautiful. Oh yeah, get that yum yum in there. Soon got the egg and then the seaweed soup. Oh my goodness, a lot. Yum. Oh yeah. This is done. And then now getting the creamy base. Oh, super juicy. Yeah. So my neighbor dog just moved in and it's so noisy. Can't even have a good time, you know. My peacefulness is gone. My man was just literally screaming at it. So the dog could stay quiet. Look at the view. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh damn, there's like a shepherd or something. There's a bigger dog. I'm scared. I don't think it's working.
That has a higher barrier to entry in order to prevent yourself.
So I finished dinner, but somehow this dog out here is still barking. Like, how are they not tired? That's the crazy part. And it's already dark out there. Like, the dog's still barking, but sometimes we just have to deal with stuff like that, and it just happened. We just gotta let it be and work along with the flow. And the neighbor's not home, so I can't do much about it. And maybe I just have to close the door and put on some headphones. I'm really gonna get into deep reading. But right now, I haven't done any exercise today, which I'm supposed to, but I'm not sure if I want to end up going because I went yesterday, and my routine is like 1 day exercise, 1 day break. And yeah, a lot of time spent outside of this home today, but okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get some reading in after I eat, and hopefully I don't end up falling asleep, because I have to eat all that carb and the food and then listen to the business talk by Iman, Ghazi, whatever you call him. There's a lot of value, and hopefully I can wrap up the day real strong, probably get some extra work in. Gotta check in if I still gotta send out some listing for some people to check out, because it's all the way about circle customer. Unlike at the car dealership, they don't really circle prospects. So once you leave, they never end up hitting you up again. They didn't get much of an info. They just kind of got our contact, and I guess they just sent in some deal whatsoever. But also, meanwhile, while they were standing there today, like literally, I think they should have more of an improvement of engaging and going out there posting social media rather than standing there waiting for business to go for them. Like, I don't know much background, right? But I definitely think if they start doing social media, they could bring in more lead or have more people to comment on car. Or simply, there's so much car that is sitting at the lot. They say they have 500 used car for sale. Like, they could simply go through each car and test drive it, post social media about it. Like, there's so much content they could generate rather than just sitting there waiting for business to come to them. Which I think there's so much of a pie being missed out often, where they're not taking advantage of social media, or they just have a lot of time just sitting there going on their phone, like, but they want to make a change, they want to make more sales. Like, I could see that they're hungry for sale. Like, the moment I walk up there, they were waiting outside to come greet me, meet me, and then get the sales going. But I think they have to do far more beyond if they really want to become the top seller, because it's always the top 3% people do the 80% of work sort of in real estate industry, and which is why right now I'm not even putting in enough work. Simply, I got school going on, but they could have something going on too. But me personally, I think I'm just taking that as an excuse. I could go out there, approach, network more, talk to more people. I definitely have time, but I think during this time of my life, I just want to keep consuming more and then learn more, because like I said, I'm like a sponge right now. That's why I've been reading educating, getting more learning, and then investing in myself for the further longer return, because it's always about a marathon and a long game. He's busy working, so I guess I'm gonna do that for him. In a week here, hopefully, I mean a month, this watermelon since we bought it. Hopefully everything is good. They say nice guy finished last, but gotta cut the watermelon for the homie because I'm good like that. Natural talent, but look at that. Look at that shape. Natural talent. One watermelon, we all take half, and that's it. So now since I am done cutting the fruit and stuff, gonna go actually jump in the shower. It's actually pretty late, and then head in reading. Well, this is a list of books I recently stocked up, but gonna start reading more of the Steve Jobs because just the best. Like, even though in the beginning of the book I really don't get what he was trying to explain, his childhood and everything, but it's still a lot of story, and as the story goes, that's the crazy part about storytelling, because as the further you go, the more you learn and the better you know about the person, and afterward you see what it is now today. Apple, which the iPhone I'm using on today, which a camera that is way better than a decade ago. So don't hesitate, start making content too, from day trading attention. Just finished reading the book, got some fruit, beautiful night, and that's how I'm gonna wrap it up here. That's how my day in the life is sometime. Got thing happening coming up. It's a bit noisy out there, but often there's thing comes up and then we just have to make arrangement. For example, I expected myself to show like 2 or 3 property today, but I end up going out with my friend to check out different car, and maybe just to check out the car market, because I essentially gonna need a car if I go around to show so many property. But right now I'm trying to keep everything in budget and invest in the stock market, because it's just more potential and return rather than dumping so much money into the car investment, which everyone have different investing strategy at different time, but that's how my day in the life is. Let me know what you guys think of this, and if you got like video like this, comment down below maybe if I should go exercise more during the day or just Uber more, spend more time learning. What do you guys think of my day in the life? Comment how your day in the life go, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.